20,000 a year, but you make 1 million.
Okay.
So the rest means less meaning for the three people.
Okay.
But if you lose money with the fund transfer to the poor people,
okay.
the fund will gonna be equal opportunity for our population.
Okay, you mean equal opportunity. Yeah, if you learn the economics, you know this is a utility, right? This is a utility for the money. And the $1 for the people in need is very, very important, right? If you're really hungry, you just need $1 to buy the hamburger. And such $1 is very crucial for you.
Yes.
But you already have $1 million. I just give you $1 extra. That $1 is almost mean nothing. So yeah, from this scenario, you may be right. You know, we need to do something to cover, because it doesn't matter what kind of society it is. Doesn't matter what kind of system it is. We see people is not equal. Some people just very rich. Some people just very poor. And the problem is, how should the government do to take care of those, you know, the people under the very minimum living standard? Yes, go ahead.
I think for the fairness, because according to the tax rate, the higher income pay the higher tax rate already, and tax break already.
Okay.
So that's they pay that portion already.
Okay. So you mean that there's no need to think about, to take into account, you know, how to subsidize those people under the standard
I'm not
living?
saying not needed, but if you can, in the government budget, you can put that part item in.
Okay.
But,
We'll go over that.
we don't need to.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I just had a thought right now. I think with the existing government subsidies that are in place right now, just for example, like the welfare system, I think that there are people that really could and do benefit from it, but I also believe that there are a lot of people that take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I think that this plan in place, if the government was smart and willing, to take this extra windfall of tax, pump that into a way to police, for example, the welfare system, make sure that you aren't paying people that are taking advantage of it,
Okay.
because that's a lot of savings in there. And then over time, you mix that plan with this, and I think you have a lot of savings that the government can do in the long run. It's kind of a mixture of the two.
Okay.
Use that money to save the kind of.
Okay, I need someone to do the online search for me. Very quickly, online search. Can anybody see what is the U.S. government deficit in 2012, just for 1 year?
1,300.
Let me write it down. Okay, let me write it down. This is it's big number. Okay.
Yes.
I need to put it down here. Okay. Slowly. Okay. What's the deficit? Let me put it down. What will be the deficit? Okay. Just for year 2000. By the way, okay. Almost like 12 years ago, only one time, very, very short period, okay, under the government of Clinton, the deficit, the surplus, very, very short period, probably 2 or 3 years, under Clinton administration, there was one time the deficit has been recovered and it was surplus. But since George W. Bush, then it's all gone, all wiped out, okay? And one more time?
It's 1,327 billion.
It's B, okay?
Yeah.
So trillion, okay? It's trillion, okay? We are not talking about the budgeting. We are not talking about the spending. We are talking about deficit. Mean the spending is way, way, way larger than this. The spending mean, the deficit mean your actual spending minus your actual internal revenue, then come up with this negative number. Okay, we are only talking about the deficit. So, yeah, when you're talking about, okay, maybe we can consider level 2 to have a subsidy, but no, we are not even talking about that. Even the level 1 is not sufficient. Even the level 1, if the goal for the internal revenue is only to provide a sufficient fund for the U.S. government. Even for that, level 1 is way, way, way below. So just for 1 year, the deficit is more than $1 trillion, 1 trillion. So of course, the government try to need to keep the balance, and I just don't see the hope. I just cannot see the hope. I just cannot see the hope. Think about this. If any one corporation or any one family, you keep on seeing this $1 trillion deficit every year, how can you make it balance? You have any proposal? Anybody? You have any proposal? We are not talking about the state, we're talking about the nation. You have any proposal to keep this number back to the Clinton era? Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't really think you can. I mean,
So what's
no,
hope for
seriously,
this?
because really, I think that a big contributor to what happened was that when they decided